Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon here with
Ashley.
doing another trailer reaction. This one for the final trailer for Transformers.
The Last Night.
The Last Night. Yeah, I kind of don't really see. It's not a diss at these movies, but each trailer just really just looks like the same. So
Yeah.
I literally cannot. I'm trying to remember in my head the two that came before, and honestly, the only one that really stands out to me was kind of that kid power, girl power trailer.
Well, there was the third one, which was like the half and half trailer. So
Oh yeah, see,
it was basically half of the first and half of the second.
yeah, they all kind of.
So we'll see what this one is.
Hopefully, it's a little bit different. Let's give it a look. Rimlock.
It's like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade out here, Jimmy J. You hired me from a want ad. Think that comes with a superpower? Grimlock, drop the cruiser right now.
What does the thing do?
That is an alien dinosaur.
Bye.
Even though he's robot?
Hey, where's the key? I'm just gonna hotwire this bitch.
You are needed, sir. Urgently.
You want to know, don't you? Why they keep coming here? See?
So is this a kidnapping or her first Transformer experience?
It's both, really.
1,000 years. We've kept it hidden. The secret history of Transformers. Here, on Earth. Now, to save our future, we must unlock the past.
You better have some skills today, buddy.
Jesus.
I love you, man.
What are you doing?
Dying.
It was a beanbag.
It was a beanbag. I felt it go through me.
Two worlds colliding. Only one survived.
I wanna stay, and I wanna fight this.
What was that? That was a mistake.
Filmed with IMAX 3D cameras.
So Bumblebee can just put himself back together from parts. I'm like,
I know. Since
That's-
when has that been?
I know. After you've seen them rip each other apart in their previous movies, I'm like, well, that would have been a handy skill to have for everyone back then. Whatever. I don't know. It looks cool, but again, even with this trailer, it's like the first half of it again kind of felt like kid funny, like like they show that
Except
new.
now they have the backdrop of the music.
Yeah, well, they had that one character that's new. We haven't seen in the trailers. That the guy who got hired, and then But I'm kind of like, but then it switches over to it again. So again, I guess what I'll say for this trailer, what I said for earlier, I don't know what the tone of this movie is yet because I'm still seeing two drastically different tones. The first half of this trailer was like the Kid Power trailer. And the second half is all like,
Just now it had the same music.
Again, that whole thing too, which like the last one was like, I'm like, okay, so fun, adventurous romp, or are we doing serious, Anthony Hopkins, kind of like.
You must discover the past.
I know, like, well, but that's the thing. They have to discover the past in every movie. The first one, it was like, okay, Megatron was fallen in the ice hundreds of years ago. The second one was, okay, they came during the prehistoric era, met early man. The third one, I think, was the only one that didn't necessarily deal with the past, ironically. Age of Extinction, okay, they went back to the Mesozoic era, and so I'm just kind of like, all these movies, like, we have to look to the past. I'm like, we're in the past now. Like, they've been here all along. I keep saying that. It is no longer significant to talk about, but once upon a time, they were here before. They've always been here from the age of the dinosaurs all the way up to today. So it is not significant to see them in the past because they've always been here. It's just, okay.
But they're knights now.
Well, yeah, but the prehistoric stuff is older than that. The caveman stuff was older than that. The Egyptian stuff was older than that. So I'm like, what makes this so significant? Again, I don't know, whatever. But again, I'm just saying, it looks like a slick movie. I like that shot of Grimlock at the end where he does the tail swipe and then breathes the fire. It almost kind of looks like Grimlock now is more like... And you don't see him transform. I wonder if they're going to save that. Because you forget, when he transforms, he's got like a giant, like, club mate. He's huge. That's the thing. He's like... He's monstrous.
He's huge.
He's huge. Grimlock is fabulous. No, biggest transformer ever. No, actually, no. But so I guess that's Unicron. We're seeing the kind of the female big planetoid thing. So I'm more or less curious like what she did to kind of, I guess, reprogram, brainwash Optimus. Because obviously it's not Optimus, I don't think, doing it by his own will. I don't think Optimus one day was just like, you know what, fuck this shit, let's go.
Sick of trying to save this planet.
I know, this planet I always have to fucking save this planet. Let me just take over it, that way it's done. No, but I'm just curious, like, what... But then again, if she is kind of like the maker of the Transformers, she could probably just, again, she's basically God to the Transformers, so she could just reprogram them. But no, I mean, so that whole element looks... cool. Yeah, I don't really give a damn about the whole Knights thing. I'm just because again, for me, it is like, well, it's more significant that they were around during the age of dinosaurs than it is
like it's
Knights.
An excuse to have them just have swords and junk.
I think it's an excuse to have a giant three-headed dragon. Which again, here's my thing. Where did they get the look of the dragon? Because again, the Transformers, they copy either machines or things, and they kind of make the Dinobots. Okay, yes, they're not flesh and blood, but they basically base them...
Unless they're trying to say we had dinosaurs back then. Or, I mean, dragons back then.
Well, that'd be something that'd be a surprise for the trailer. Unless they're trying to say, okay, our image of dragons came from this thing. And because, again, it's like, where did it get this design aesthetic from if it's like, I don't... Again, that's clear. But again, I'm like, is that something that's going to be in the present? Because we don't really see it in any of the present-day shots. It's always, like, shots from the past. But there is... I saw a big poster one time with the movie theater where Optimus was like had the sword. He was like locked in combat with it. So I'm wondering if that's like the big baddie that's gonna get awakened and they have to like fight that or something. Mecha King Ghidorah. Or like Ultra Mech all over Mecha King Ghidorah. Again, that looks cool. So you have a giant robot alien T-Rex. You have a giant alien three-headed dragon. There's a lot of cool things in this movie. Again, like I said, I just am more or less curious what kind of movie we're getting. I mean, I would like it to be a combination of the two, personally, because I think if you...
they keep showing it, so I think it will be. It's just like...
And there's a little bit of humor with Anthony Hopkins there. It's like, oh, is this our kidnapping or our first transforming? Well, a little bit of both. So, again, we might get a kind of bit of a balance, which I wouldn't mind. I don't want it to be so, like... Because it's Transformers, people, okay? It's based off, like, an 80s...
We need to sell these toys.
Yeah, it's based off... The cartoon was basically a toy commercial. Like, let's not lose sight of the fun factor. But at the same time, I don't want this to be, like, a dumb kids movie either. So if they can ride that in between, I think it would be the best.
Well, it looks like that's what they're going for.
I think so too. I think they were just kind of cherry picking for very different trailers, trying to maybe appeal to two different markets. Like, okay, this is something for the kids. Show mom and dad you can bring the kids, make it a family event, and for like old other people who don't have kids, or like, hey, no, it's a movie for you guys too. So I think they're just kind of showing you both. But I think it's like you said, it's going to be somewhere in the middle, which I think is the smart way to go. But beyond that, I mean, the trailers look slick. I like that one guy with the beanbag. Like, I felt it go through me. But no, I mean, it looks like a Transformers movie. So if you love these movies, I have no doubt that you're watching these trailers and thinking, hell yeah. And if you don't like these movies, well, then you know more or less what to expect. So whatever your preference is. But yeah, what did you guys think? Did you like this final trailer? Did you like some of the new shots that you like? You're seeing a little bit more of Grimlock in some of these shots, which I'm really interested in, because to me it's like you have a giant alien robot Tyrannosaurus Rex. There's your movie. But anyway, give us some of your...
The movie about just him and Mecha King Ghidorah.
Yeah, I mean, that fight alone... That's
all you need.
I don't care about Optimus with his sword fighting the robot. I don't give a shit. I want to see the big robot T-Rex fighting the big robot dragon. Like, that is your movie. Michael Bay, you're like, a glutton for these big... over-the-top action, just like eye-candy extravagant. There's your movie right there. Put those two locked in combat, and what else do you need? The answer is nothing. So with that said, guys, give us some of your thoughts. Let us know what you think. Did you like this trailer? Did you not like this trailer? Do you feel that so far it's just going to kind of more of the same as we've been seeing? Are you like maybe us, wanting to know what the tone of this is going to be exactly? Because we're kind of getting some varying, feels from this. Or do you kind of think it's probably going to be kind of like a 50-50 split once we see the whole thing together. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel. We'll leave a link in the description section below as always. And if those guys, thank you for watching. We enjoy your feedback, so please leave some. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.